Guess what? It's time to unbox...
Kabuki! Sorry, was I... Kabuki!
Interstellar Blue Kabuki. I'm Sandy.
I'm John.
And this is My Lady to Stain. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing our first blue doll. We didn't think it was gonna happen, but one spoke to us.
We just hadn't really seen a blue doll that we had really connected with.
But yeah, this one's pretty exciting, and we have a lot of plans for her. So I think we should open the box. We got some other stuff too, so I want the other stuff.
Yeah, that's right. We're also going to add in a couple of things that came in a box last week, which you guys haven't seen. So let's get going.
I need special music for this. I need my own Sandy gracefully moves the box music.
You want to take that one more time? The judges give that 9 out of 10, everybody.
So we have our Keep Calm and Carry a Smart doll bag.
Accessories.
That actually has some stuff in it.
I think she has purple panties.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I want to say, straight up, one of my absolute favorite things about Kabuki is her shading right below her brows, the sort of blushing that they put in there, that really helps define the bridge of her nose. It looks so good in purple, too.
And I love her eyes.
Yeah, they are really nice.
And this underwear is not... Is it brown?
I think it's purple.
It's purple, but it's
either
like
that or a burgundy. It's really hard to tell against the blue because the color, it could be shifting. But I'm pretty sure
it's like a wine color.
Yeah,
it's like wine color.
It's like a little more on the purple side of like a burgundy.
I know. I always, whenever I see the dolls, I just kind of go wow, and I get semi-speechless. But I guess I think I understand the blue craze now.
Just the blue skin you're talking about? Like, talk to me about this.
Well, the blue skin is stunning, but when you put that makeup on the blue skin and give her that character,
yeah,
like, it almost makes me think I might like blue prowess. I mean, that face is so dramatic.
But she is very cool.
I mean, amazing. I love this purple makeup. I think she looks so cool. It's that alien kind of look.
Yep.
That is just really neat. Like she's part of some other culture.
Now, I will say that I'm really happy with this makeup because Coco Kabuki, as much as I love saying Coco Kabuki, is not my favorite because the way that the brown sort of blends and looks with the black and the red, it's sort of kind of not tone on tone, but they're very close to each other in terms of brightness level and saturation. The blue
just really stands out.
Really becomes overly electric and suddenly becomes the dominant feature on her face.
Yeah.
Whereas this is very...
It's all subtle. It's all like the purple is just works well with the blue.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's what Danny said. It's not really traditional Kabuki makeup. It just looks cool.
Yep. The white draws the attention more than the purple, but the purple is larger, much larger than the white. So you get this nice balance between those two types of elements on her face.
This is one of the ones that has me kind of dumbstruck. Like I expected to like her.
Yep.
I did not expect to like her as much as I do.
We also have been working on a character for her, as we've been sort of building out a character for Kabuki, who you can actually see back there. Now that I see her in person, she is so much more that character than I could have ever hoped for. Like, with the combination of her blue skin and the Kabuki mask, this innate sort of story it wants to tell.
Yeah, and I think she has more dimension than we were giving her before we got her.
Yeah.
I mean, she literally has more dimension because she's not a picture. But I'm excited to make some things for her.
We are going to actually talk about some of the things we're going to want to make for her, and but we'll do that in a second. Why don't we get some accessories?
Yeah, let's pull some stuff out of that box. We have her wig.
All right. This is the exact same wig as Kabuki, and of course, it just looks amazing.
Right.
On the blue.
I think that's this is the same wig that like Anime Singularity and stuff came with, right? I mean, it's still it's all that blue and black wig.
All right, so we were called out last video for not taking the head off of the doll to put on the wig.
See, personally, for me, I actually find it easier to put them on while they're on the body.
Yeah, you have a hard time, like, not slingshotting the head into your face.
Yeah.
So having the head anchored to something works for you. The only bad thing I can say about this wig is it is the same exact wig, so it does have essentially a cinnamon scalp in it.
I mean, you could actually touch a Sharpie into that.
Yeah, maybe. Although it is kind of nice to be able to have the wig be completely swappable.
That's true. That's true.
It's a little bit easier to put this head on as opposed to the 3D print we opened up last week of the G4 Melody prototype.
Yeah, our gorgeous G4 Melody semi-real.
There she is.
Oh, she's so cool. So, in addition to go with her, you generally have a preference for the medium bust, and it was available, so we got the medium smooth bust.
And I will note that one of the things we got last week was the cinnamon extra small bust. So Ray has actually transitioned to an extra small and looks awesome.
She does. She looks really good. And also with that, we have the number 3 hand pack, which I think is so cool for the Blue Girls because there's even like Live Long and Prosper is in there.
Yep, we got some fists. You've got, I mean, yeah, that is a perfect pack if he's going to put anything out right now. So we'll have to keep our eye out for the other packs. But yeah, these are great.
And we have her stand, which is actually blue, which is kind of cool. And our usual Mirai card. And then we got both the Graphite and the wine red Takashin Tripwire boots.
These are, I mean, we love the CJ boots.
Yeah. And we didn't have any gray ones, which is cool because we've only had brown and red and tan.
Yep.
So we needed a cooler toned pair.
Quite honestly, I think you could wear this without.
I think you can, because I think in general that is the original Takashin boot style.
Right.
With eyelets added so that you could do the tripwire thing.
Yeah, I actually prefer without myself. I like the nice clean line.
So these zip up the back, which is cool. Easier to put on. Actually, this color would probably look really good on her.
We weren't sure what boots we were going to put for her, but either of these are good boots for her.
So yeah, so we've got the 2 pair of boots, the hands. So that was the excitement from this package.
Last week we actually bought another doll.
Yeah.
And that's what this box is from. And you won't see that doll. I mean, you could. She's around here somewhere. She's currently headless.
We had been talking about commissioning a face-up artist to give us an alternate head for our Cinnamon Kabuki Raycon. We were like, well, how we gotta get our hands on a blank G7 head? So I went, wait a minute, why don't we just buy another Cinnamon Kabuki and we can use the body for something else and we can give a face-up artist the Cinnamon Kabuki head, and then they can use what they can use of the original face-up and change what they need to change. So we found someone. We sent her a little bit south to a face-up artist. Her name is Katie. She goes by so.spice on Instagram.
You might have seen her work on Facebook recently. She did a really cute sad girl face-up that
With the
sold...
freckles all over the face. It was very, very cute.
And it sold so quickly. And that face-up was what made the decision so very easy for me. And I'm incredibly picky, and she's been really great working with me on figuring out the design that we want to do.
So if you're looking for anyone to do a face up, definitely contact her on Instagram, because she's very talented and she is like really good to work with.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what's in this box then. This is the box that we got, because we have to do the free shipping. So when we ordered the second Kabuki, we had to get a few things with it. Another hand pack. This is hand pack 3 in cinnamon, which is exciting.
Yep. So filling out, that finishes our collection for cinnamon.
Yep. Obviously her stand. We'll take that out. And the Mirai card. But the last piece we got was these awesome cargo capris, because we didn't have them yet, and you can never have enough pants, really. Dresses and stuff are easy to find on, you know, like independent sellers, things like that. But the CJ pants are just crazy good. So we got the capri pants. I want to take them out.
Go for it. I also really like the capri length on the girls. Raycon is actually back there is sporting the floral capris. These, you know, just adding to our sort of adventure set. We've been enjoying all of the post-apocalyptic gear.
This one, I like these because they're actually bunched at the knees, like stitched down. I had to check to see if they were actually drawstringed, but they're not. So when you put them on, they're going to have that perfect shape around the bottom of the leg, which is really neat. And then they're riveted. The little Culture Japan snaps. Little CJ logo in there.
8mm, 5mm snaps. Those things are so small.
Real working pockets. And I love the way the pockets are also stitched and, you know, into place so that they get that nice poof. And then all the double seaming here in the back, which is very cool. I mean, these are really legit. The little cotton twill tape. It goes with the post-apocalyptic gear. Like, this will look really, really cute with the post-apocalyptic sweater set.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be really cute. Are we going to maybe get her dressed in something?
Should we confab? So next we're going to actually get her dressed, although we don't really have a full outfit for her yet. We're working on it. But we're going to get her dressed in sort of a base outfit. And if you were looking at my Instagram feed at Smart Doll Folio, I put out a sort of survey with a pile of different fabrics, 3 different options, and to get an idea of what people were into and what they thought we should work with. And everyone chose option C out of the 3, which we'll show you in a second.
Including me, actually.
Yep.
Although I like them all and had a hand in picking them all.
Yes. I can't wait to play with all of these fabrics, but we're going to show you some of the fabrics and talk a little bit about her character before we go. Here she is. We've got her in some amazing boots from Moritime that we used for Atropos in the Fates video we did. And we have a sort of Renaissance-y leotard kind of thing that is from Dolgerie or Dolgeri or however you want to say that.
Yeah.
You can see sort of a little bit of the style here, and it may seem kind of like an odd thing pairing these two together, but for me, it's sort of a 70s sci-fi kind of thing. Before we do the fabric, let's talk a little bit about who she is. First, she is the half-sister of Raycon. She has the same face makeup, of course. The story that I've been cooking up in my head about Raycon is that she was some sort of shapeshifter, could be an alien, like she could disguise herself, she could change and morph her shape. So the makeup for Raycon is not actually makeup. Bring a blue doll into it, and she is the half-sister. So that makes Raycon actually half human, half alien. And our lovely blue Kabuki here is full alien. Being that she's an alien, She needs an alien name. And her name is Jinzavara. Jinzavara is her name, but growing up, Ray, her half-sister, gave her a nickname because they didn't have the best relationship. So her nickname is just chopping off most of the last part of her name and keeping the first part and pronouncing it just like, you would in English. Jinx.
Which is actually a name that we did in our blue singularity video.
Yep.
We wanted her to have a more dramatic, sort of regal warrior sounding name, but then we really liked Jinx, so that's where Jinzavara came from.
Yeah, so to Jinx here, it was an annoying nickname as a kid, but she's kind of grown into it as this warrior woman in space to own it as a call sign, if you will, and kind of try and turn it back around. So she has a lot of attitude and has a lot of problems with her half-sister Ray, which we'll be hopefully telling plenty of stories about.
So we went shopping at Joann's Fabrics, and we went a little nuts, and we found a bunch of things, and if you want to see some of the other fabrics, you can, as John said, you can look at his Instagram. We're going to show you C, which was the majority favorite.
Let's get some draping happening. Which one do you want first?
This is like my favorite thing to do. I love to play with fabrics like this. Let's start with this sort of hexagon fabric. So, I mean, this is actually capable of being... You could do a pant with this. That could look really cool. I think that would make a really interesting pant. You could also make like a sort of a jacket out of it. Or, and actually, I kind of like the idea of just flipping it back so that it's got... That's kind of cool. I like this. Sort of like a cape. It looks good over the white. So sort of a cape and then have this piece fold back. And it could be like a short jumpsuit. It could just be a like a half cape. There's a lot of different things we could do with it. But I like that look. I think that's really cool.
I love it as pants.
The texture is very cool for pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fun to play with. And then we have this one. Like, this is so 80s to me. This is like... I want it to do maybe like a high collar.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome.
That's really cool. Okay, so yeah, and then this will even kind of pull in around as well. So we could do something like that. And then maybe give it like have that be the top. And then maybe do a flowing bottom.
This is totally like royal dress. Like long dress of this gold fabric. And then this as a high-necked...
like a bolero type thing with a very high neck.
Yes, bolero is the word.
A bolero with a very high neck. So this is really cool too. I mean, even there we could do something cool with the draping. But I actually think I might actually like this better for Ray. It's so warm, and I find her more stark.
Okay.
So I like the ideas of black and white.
You want to see?
On Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why don't we grab Ray and take a look?
She's looking a little depressed.
Poor Ray. Well, her sister got here, so... no wonder she's depressed. So Ray has, as we said, has switched to the extra small bust, and this sweater actually works really well with the extra small bust. Because of the warmth of her skin...
Oh, yes. Yes.
I very much see that. This would be her royal attire that she probably doesn't like to wear, but does.
Yep.
That would be very cool. Or maybe we could give her something a little more modern and give her a sheath dress or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
So we like these...
These definitely...
These black fabrics for Jinx. Is there something with more color and such that you would...
Could add to this?
Could pull from one of the other ones? Oh, yes. I mean, it's a little bit on the nose.
All of them together.
Like either that sort of teal or the purple. Yes, that.
I love this so much.
Oh, yeah. the picture didn't really do this justice. You mostly saw the purple, but you can see the sort of bluish teal coming through in the reflection.
Oh wow, look at that. Look how cool that is. Like even right there, we just make it like toga style, and she's got an outfit.
Yep. That looks fantastic.
I'm loving this fabric. Okay. We could veil her.
Anywhere you can let this just drape and fall naturally, it
is going to be very cool.
Looks amazing.
So that would be awesome, and it actually goes really well with this one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat. So we have all these awesome textures to play with.
I didn't plan on taking all this stuff out, but now that we have her, it really is interesting. You've got to get the fabrics onto her to really figure out the combinations that work well.
Yeah, this fabric is very cool.
I love this fabric. Again, it's sort of it's on the greener end of teal, and the texture is just really cool. It's nice and small. It has this sort of almost woven texture to it. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it would make a fantastic pair of like rugged space pants or something.
Yeah, it actually looks like this whole thing would make an awesome like jumpsuit.
Yeah.
But I'm almost thinking this is Ray as well.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's nice. That is nice.
I was like, I didn't buy all this for Ray. We have like Ray's going more traditional Japanese and stuff.
Super gold.
All right, so the other gold we said was Ray. How does this sort of gold vinyl look against her skin?
That's actually really cool.
Yes.
That I like very much. It's not as orangey.
Yep.
It's more of a cool gold. Just the same way that yellow looks really good on the blue, this actually looks really nice. And I actually like these together very much.
Yep.
So like this as like a jumpsuit and this as like the collar and the belt, maybe that kind of thing. Yeah, that would be really cool.
I'm just going to sit here and say, yep. Yep.
And then I'll just quickly pull out some of the trims that we grabbed. So there's one of them. Yeah,
so this is, you should be able to see it a lot better here than this picture, the horrible picture I put up on Instagram. But these are sort of that smoky silver kind of a gunmetal look. And I liked because they have this sort of militaristic kind of aspect with the chevrons shapes that it's creating. So really cool accents like that I like.
There's more things in the bag. I have one more that I want to show, but this.
I cannot wait for this.
This is amazing. That's kind of cool.
I prefer it like as a shoulder drape. What I would do is create a little bit of shoulder.
And then have it be neck. I think that's what you were saying.
Yeah, something like that. And then what I would do is get in there and snip these.
Yep.
So that you created this like
a pattern
out of
Yeah, so it could have a jagged edge or whatever.
Exactly, and it just sort of hangs down.
Yeah, that could be very shoulder. Cool. And this actually looks really neat on the backside too. So, I think that's it. I'm really pleased with her. I like her a lot.
Me too.
I'm like oddly bonding with her, and I haven't even like hardly touched her. Like I am bonding with this girl. And she was supposed to be John's, but we'll have to see about that.
Shall we make it official?
We shall make it official.
Jin Zavara, welcome to the Court of Disdain.
Yay! Welcome, your blueness. We will see you again next time.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.